It always seems to start with the face. You notice a spot or a wrinkle around the eyes, and then you notice your skin doesn't seem to glow anymore. Age. Our skin gets assaulted by weather, pollutants, and stress, but through science and even fruit enzymes, we may be finding some solutions. Joining us with anti-aging breakthroughs is Dr. Susan Evans, Director of Dermatology with Beverly Hills Physicians. Dr. Evans, thanks so much for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure. It's great to be here.
Please tell us how and why we get wrinkles.
One of the major things is exposure to sun and how it damages the skin, and also expressions that you're making repetitively. You're wrinkling in between your eyebrows, around your eyes, around your mouth. Eventually, the skin actually forms a permanent groove or expression line that no one wants to see.
No one wants to see. An inevitable part of aging. But is there now hope that we can sort of stop wrinkles or actually get rid of them and reverse time, as it were?
Absolutely. There's definitely things we can do. Clearly, if there's some practices that you're doing that you know that aren't healthy, like you cannot smoke cigarettes, you need to be wearing sunscreen. These things stop premature aging. But in addition to that, you can have a basic skin plan that has a sunscreen in it, that exfoliates, that has vitamin A, as well as a moisturizer, and it's something that will protect your skin and keep you from getting any more wrinkles.
Can it actually erase existing wrinkles, or maybe not?
Erasing your wrinkles are a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
There are different modalities for that, but you clearly cannot get any worse.
And tell us a little bit about papaya, this superfood that you've brought along with you.
Papaya is fabulous. It is an amazing exfoliating agent. It has an enzyme in there called papain, which we use actually in medicine to help regrow the skin and exfoliate and make it healthy. And in addition to that, it's rich in antioxidants. It has more vitamin C than actually oranges do, and vitamin A than a carrot. You can see it's rich in these colors, which lets you know that it's healthy. In addition to that, it's delicious.
Fantastic. Now let's get to these amazing new machines you brought along with you. Tell us about them, and we have Heather, one of your patients, here to help us demonstrate what they can do.
Hi,
this is the Visia machine, correct?
This is a Visia machine, which is fabulous because what it does is use ultraviolet photography to look underneath the skin and reveal what's hidden there that's going to be coming out later.
Fascinating stuff, isn't
Okay,
it?
so yes, and what we're going to do here is we have Heather sit there, we take some quick pictures of her, and then we can actually pull up a profile on her.
Do you feel anything, Heather?
This is really pain-free. What you do is just stay still so we can get the pictures in these different angles.
There you are,
and here she is.
Fantastic.
And as you can see, first off, it shows Heather, being that she's fair and she's had freckles, I'm sure, pretty much most of her life. This shows you just what you might see with the naked eye, and also what we might look through a little bit more with a magnifying glass. And you can see here the spots from the visible eye.
Does that indicate sun damage with little green spots?
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, it's just inherent for her, going out in the sun, being that her skin is fair, she's going to have sun damage.
Right.
But in addition to that, Heather has been dealing with darkness on her upper lip since her pregnancy. She has 2 children. Is that correct?
Congratulations.
Yes. and as much as we love them, I know as a mother of 4, we love them, they do things to our body that we don't like.
Right. We love the children, not necessarily the side effects on our bodies. That's
exactly.
Right.
And one of which was hyperpigmentation or darkness on her upper lip, which is what we're also going to be addressing today. But let's also talk about wrinkles, because we're all concerned about that.
Absolutely.
And she has here some signs of expression wrinkles around her eyes, which comes from squinting, and also around her mouth here you see some fine lines coming from the sun damage, because that's another part of sun damage and what it does.
What are some of the other things that this Visia can tell us about our skin?
Well, what is so exciting is what is underneath the skin that's waiting to come out. I don't mean to scare anyone, but this is what's in, it shines through the epidermis, which is the top layer of the skin, down to the lower, and you see all these spots. It also shows you increased blood vessels that will be coming to the surface, as well as bacteria, and pretty much everything awful that you don't want to see on your skin.
Fascinating.
What will be coming to the surface.
So now the next step, now that you know what needs to be done to Heather's skin. You have brought this laser machine, correct? Can we see how that works?
Sure, absolutely. This is the Cutera, and we use this in my practice in Beverly Hills all the time. It's fabulous. I use it for laser hair removal as well as IPL, which would be great for her age spots.
So
but
we
today,
don't run out of time. Do you want to do the procedure as we talk? Let's put
Sure.
on our sunglasses.
Okay.
Everybody's got their glasses.
Yeah, we're not making any
All
fashion
right. Okay,
statements
yes,
here. You got
that's
yours?
right. Let's
And-
see how this works. I'm excited. How are you doing, Heather? All right.
Okay. Just let me gear up here.
Now with this laser, you're actually going to treat the areas that you just saw there that had
We have the
wrinkles?
capability of treating wrinkles with this portion of it, and then there's also for the spots we can use the IPL, which removes that portion. And specifically, we're also going to work on her melasma, which is what I'm doing an active study with in Beverly Hills to see if we can use this in combination with
Great.
some topicals to lighten up those dark spots, which are really tough for women.
And
So
this just stimulates the collagen production? Is that what it does?
it does.
Okay.
Collagen and elastin production, and helps the exfoliation process. Using that along with papaya and some other creams can
All right.
also lighten it up.
Here we go,
So are you
Heather.
ready, Heather? Okay, here we go. So what we do, you'll see the laser here, this red
yeah.
area, and I'll just use it in a circular motion until she starts feeling heat in one particular area. Do you feel the heat?
Yes.
Okay, so then I move over to another section.
It happens pretty quickly.
Okay, and then
She seems to say, please move on.
yeah, I'm sorry. You know, unfortunately, the upper lip being the more sensitive of
know.
all of
It
the
is very
above.
sensitive,
Okay, and then we go here.
All right, thank you so
You're
much,
doing a
Dr.
great job.
Evans and Heather. This is fantastic new developments. Of course, check with a licensed medical practitioner to see what treatment is right for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Next time on Good